Why y'all so freaky? Is it me or is everybody just extra horny these days? Kind of crazy. Not even horny. It's nothing wrong being horny. But the way y'all been horny lately, kind of puzzling. We're going to talk about it. Stay locked there.
Shout out to King Wayne first before I get started crowning. But anyway,
So what up, y'all? It's King Wayne. Y'all see me. Wayne University. And we see a lot of stuff on the internet about everybody with their sex scandals and Epstein Island and shit like that. You know what's funny? I probably would. I'm probably going to end up on the Epstein list some kind of way. I got a real. I got this strange idea that I'm gonna wind up being one of the names on the Epstein list. But anyways, what's up, y'all? It's been a minute since I put a video out. I want to talk about this random topic of horniness and freakiness in 2026. It's at an all-time high. The Epstein list and dropped. You know, R. Kelly is locked up. R. Kelly been freaky since the 90s. I remember seeing that tape. That was like 98 or some shit like that. That tape was crazy. Um, I had a few tapes myself in my day, but disclaimer to anybody that I've had a tape with, they going. If I ain't fucking with you, I don't keep that type of stuff. So any pictures or videos, rest assured that they've been deleted out of the world. I mean, the internet, like some kind of how the cloud might have it out of my not knowing, but I'll have it. So you ain't got to worry about nobody seeing it or anything like that. The only picture I have left is this one. And nobody knows who that is. That girl probably don't even realize that's her. Or she might. I don't know. If you see that, hi. You know, that's an old picture. But anyways, yeah, it's like everybody is super duper freaked out. They were talking about R. Kelly and how Jay-Z, oh, Diddy. Diddy shit was crazy. And the crazy part is I'm not here to judge Diddy. I'm a Scorpio just like Diddy is Scorpio. But the things he was doing was just like, this is the type of stuff we're so hypersexualized that we got to go through these crazy. I'm dropping grapes on the floor. These crazy, and I ate it. 2 second rule, 3 second rule, whatever. I used to eat shit off the ground when I was little, so dropping the grape on the floor ain't gonna kill me. But it's these extremes we're going to because we're so hypersexualized now that we got to do craziness to get off. Like Diddy was literally having escorts pipe his girl while he watched. And then after the escort did his due, he would shoot off and Diddy would rub it on himself. That's craziness. Like what who like why you gotta go through them extremes to get yourself off? And then it's all this shit. I be on my YouTube, I'm scrolling, and all I see is dick pills and Viagra this and all blue chew, all it's crazy. Some of my boys, a couple of my boys that I know, gave me these pills. They call boner bears. They're not pills. They like little gummy bears. They call boner bears. I never used them. They're supposed to get you rock hard. Crazy part. I don't have no problem with that part. I have no problem getting rock hard. I was like, I guess I wanted to try it, but I never did it. Cause like I'm just not that freaky, and I'm a freaky nigga. I'm a Scorpio. Total disclaimer. Like I said, I'm not here to judge anybody. I know the type of shit what I like. I mean, I only like women. You know what I mean? I love women. That's it. And I'm sure when I show such a square, I'm not even a backdoor guy. Like I know a lot of guys. One of my close friends is into that with the ladies. Just not me. And I'm not judging them at the end of the day, but it's just like certain shit that people are into. I can't front. I do like spitting in girls' mouths. Am I supposed to be talking about this on YouTube? Hold on. All right, I'm back. I had to pull the reins in. I'm getting a little. I think this conversation should be on OnlyFans. Y'all should be paying for this. I already showed y'all a partially nude picture, and I'm talking about my sex life on YouTube. I hope I don't get flagged for this, but not for nothing. It's like we're in a society where everything's just so super duper freaked out now. Um, and listen to me talking like I'm not super duper freaked out. I'm not though. My biggest thing is like two women at a time, and that's been a long time since I've done something like that. But I love that type of vibe. Um, yeah, but outside of that, it's really just kind of like sex. You know, you do it. You know, you do the oral part, and then you do the intercourse part, and the intercourse part gets intense. Don't get me wrong, but it's like all that extra shit, like throwing up and sticking fingers in ears, and you know what I mean, like dildos. I hear all kinds of stories about the stuff that people are into, which I once again I promise I'm not judging anybody for the things that you like. If you like all this freakiness, hey, it is what it is. But this shit is starting to be like Sodom and Gomorrah down here with some of the stories I'm hearing of the freakiness that these people have. So apparently Jay-Z is like under speculation because he was trying to get with like Aaliyah and then Beyonce, and they were young and they've been doing things to these young girls. He hanging out with Harvey Weinstein and R. Kelly, and it's like if it looked like a duck, quack like a duck, it's a duck. Is Jay-Z a duck? He looked more like a camel to me. But anyway, I'm just rambling. I just wanted to find something random to talk about to make a couple of y'all laugh at me and my nonsense and shenanigans. But yeah, I think it's just very crazy that but that's the funny part about it. Like everybody, to my knowledge, likes sex. That's why people do the things that they do for the most part is for sex. You know, a lot of niggas is working jobs to get money so they can meet girls and have sex, or girls are getting pretty so they can go out and get fucked by a dude. It's all about sex at the end of the day. Sex and money, sex and money, sex and money. I think we need to calm it down just a little bit. Not that I'm not saying don't have sex. Enjoy yourself, have fun, but try to keep it off the internet. Try to keep it under wraps. You know what I said in the beginning of the video about like me having videotapes and things of that nature. Like that stuff is gone. I'm just not the one that's going to do that. Put it out there, especially at this big age. You know what I mean? Like what was I doing when I was younger? I remember at one time I was doing some like computer sex shit. I was probably like 24 when I did this shit. And I was butt naked in my living room on the computer, and I didn't even know who was on the other end. I'm be honest with you. It was this girl. This is Black Planet days, so it might have even been before that. Was it? I remember this girl. It was kind of like a catfish situation because I remember this girl didn't have like a video I could see. It was just pictures, and we was talking for the longest time. But I remember she did some shit and she didn't show herself, and I showed myself. I was young. I was stupid. So I don't know. It might be some pictures of me when I was in my 20s and I was naked on it, and I hope not. But if it is, I was freaky deaky, and I wasn't even freaky deaky. I was just in the house. I probably got with Susie Palm and her five sisters after all that getting riled up. Um, I wonder what type of stuff I'm on tape doing. Not even just sexually. I'm just saying, period. Like stealing stuff from the store or digging up my ass while I'm walking down the street. This is just taking a lot of different turns, y'all. I don't know. I was just watching shit on the internet and it started to get me thinking about how much of creeps we really are. And I said we because I'm including myself because I just talked about some creepy shit I done in my life. All of us are some creep motherfuckers, and this sexual shit can get a little out of hand, I guess. So I guess I understand it. Like I said, I'm not here to judge people. I guess what's this video about? It's really about just understanding that people are people. I mean, some shit is just kind of wild though. Like I don't think anybody should be interacting with anybody that is substantially younger. I mean, like I'm 46. I think the lowest I would go is probably like 30, probably like 30. I'll probably go 15, and that's fucking young. But a 30-year-old is grown enough to fuck with me. Like if I was 30, I wouldn't fuck with a 15-year-old. But that's a good question though. Is it like I'm 30 fucking with a 15-year-old because I'm 46 fucking with a 30-year-old? Like, is that a thing? I think some people look at it like that. I think it's all perspective. You know what I mean? People look at the gap in the age, and I'm talking about from a sexual. So, well, no, I wouldn't just say sexual because I think I can have a good conversation with a 30-year-old, but I might get bored after a while. You never know. Maybe if it's not so constant, I guess I couldn't talk to her every day. Sometimes I don't even want to talk to people my age every day. So, let alone somebody else that's 15 years younger than me, it probably drive me up the wall. So, I get that. But, um, yeah, just don't be like Diddy. Just don't let another man rub his baby making formula on your body parts or you rub it on your body parts. That's just not. It's not a thing. Or it is a thing. Diddy doing it. So it's a thing. He like baby oil. He like greasing it up. Y'all too horny for me. This is crazy. I don't really know. I don't even really know where I'm trying to go with this video. I just wanted to make a video talking about what's going on in the internet. Y'all know I'm not good at talking about other people's business. Um, but you know what I mean. I like sex like the next person, just not that much. That's why I left my last thing I was doing because they started talking to people who do too much sex stuff too much. It was weird, and then they was trying to be in the same categories for awards with transgenders and shit. Like there was a lot going on. But shout out to them. Hope they won that award uh, last year that they got nominated for with the transgenders and shit. But I'm so petty. But anyways, keep y'all shit in y'all pants because it ain't nothing but diseases out here, and you don't want none of that. Fuck HIV. You don't even want syphilis. You don't even want to be burning. I think I got burnt once, and I know y'all like how you think. Let me tell y'all the story. The crazy part was when I noticed it was I had just finished getting some head. I was getting some head, getting some head. I had just finished getting some head from this girl that I used to mess with. This was a long time ago. But this is the crazy part, right? We had just came from drinking. And at one point in my life, I was an alcoholic, like a functioning alcoholic, but I was drinking like it wasn't nobody's business. It was kind of scary how much I was drinking. I was drinking gin, vodka, tequila. Everybody know me as a tequila guy, but I was drinking every kind of liquor there was at this particular time. But I remember I was at her house and we did what we did, but she just blew me and I left. And I remember when I went home, I went to the bathroom and I peed. And at the end of it, a little bit of blood came out, right? So I'm like, what the hell? This never happened to me before. So I go to the emergency room, and it was like, yeah, you. The lady was like, yeah, I burnt. It was weird because I didn't know you get burnt by somebody's mouth. I'm not trying to sound ignorant because maybe you can, but I didn't think that that was it. I thought maybe it had something to do with my kidneys and the liquor I was drinking, but I could be wrong. I know they gave me the amoxicillin or whatever it was that they gave me. I know amoxicillin is for your teeth, and I think they give you amoxicillin too for your like STD. I think that's what that is. Well, I think that's what they give you because I know that's what I got. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. It's been so long, but I think it was amoxicillin, and I took it, and everything was cool. I ain't never had no issue before that or since. Literally got STD checked at the beginning of the year. I just do it just to do it, even though I'm not having sex. And I having sex like I used to. I used to be fucking every day. Sometimes I used to be fucking multiple times a day. Sometimes I'd be fucking, and the condoms would be nowhere in sight. I was kind of wild at one point, but like never had no issue, never had no crazy disease. Like I said, I just went and got checked out the beginning of the year, and everything came back non-reactive and normal, negative. So shout out to that, and I'm thankful and grateful for that. But that's something that you don't want. I don't want it, so I don't want y'all to have it. I wouldn't want y'all to have something that I don't even want for myself. You know, everybody out there, make sure y'all strapping it up, and ladies, make sure y'all know who y'all fucking. And if they trying to like get you piped out by the random boy from Craigslist, is wild. Craigslist is a wild place. Um, Shout out to everybody on List Crawler though. If you know, you know. It's a Scorpio with me. Yeah, like I said, I'm not here to judge anybody. I like what I like, even if I'm not in the aspect of acting on what I like. I still like what I like, so I'm not trying to knock anybody. But calm it down a little bit, y'all. We ain't gotta be so hypersexualized all the time. Not all the time. Maybe some of the time, but all the time. But I guess, it takes for some people a little more to get off than it does others. Like if it was up to me for myself for the rest of my life, just blow me. I could be satisfied with that. But some people want to get candle wax poured in their ass crack. I guess if that's what you like it. Sound kind of strange to me, but who am I to judge? Mm. Shout out to the Scorpios though. Puff Daddy, hold your head. R. Kelly, you ain't never getting out of jail. Puff Daddy probably is, but R. Kelly, you done. They got you bad. But you was doing a lot. You was doing too much. Jay Z, it seemed like 50 on your ass too. So I hope you and Beyonce just been doing what y'all supposed to be doing the last couple years, or however y'all long been married and all that craziness. Cause I don't want to see nobody else go to jail. But it ain't about what I want all the time. So the fuck. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to watching Tubi movies. That's another reason. Everybody in Tubi so extra freaky. It's just so much sex and double crossing going on. It's people pretending to be brothers and sisters and they banging each other. This girl was banging her roommate's dude. She was talking. There's just a lot of sex happening. Um, Maybe I get me some sex later. I don't know. We'll see how it works out. What's this? Wednesday? Thursday? I think it's Thursday. Well, yeah, my phone's right there, so I can't look at it. Dang, I got nothing else I can look at. But maybe I'll get me some sex later. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I know this. Ain't nobody gonna be smearing they juices on me. Or maybe a woman will. Yo, if I see this clip without the woman part, and I know y'all hate me, but it's cool. I don't mind. Do whatever you will or what you want. But yeah, I just wanted to make me a quick video real quick. I said that like 5 times and just say whatever because I ain't made a video in a minute. It is something just random to talk about. But I hope y'all having a great Thursday. I hope everybody is getting some sex and protecting themselves while doing it and not doing nothing that's gonna get you put in jail for doing it because they're putting you in jail for anything. They're even locking you up for stuff you did 20 years ago. So just be careful and erase all the videos. And everybody that I've ever taken a video of, all your videos are going. Trust me, they're going. I ain't gonna show them to nobody. I probably showed them to somebody when I had them, but I don't have them no more, so I ain't gonna show them to nobody. Damn. I'm out, y'all. Peace.